Here are 7 Claude commands that will 10x your productivity. I teach AI to Gen Xers like me, and I've spent months testing every command, skill, and hidden feature that I could get my hands on. These are the 7 that actually move the needle. Whether this is your first week with Claude or you've been at this for a year, you're walking away with at least one new tool. And stay for number 7. That's the one I reach for most days. I'll walk every one of these on screen, and there's a free cheat sheet with all 7 and when to reach for each. There'll be a link in the description. Just a quick heads up, most people open Claude, type a basic prompt, and call it a day. The folks who know these 7 get the same work done with a fraction of the friction. So let's get into it. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. 1. Ultra Think. Type the word Ultra Think anywhere in a prompt, and Claude swaps maximum reasoning effort just for that one prompt. You don't have to change your model. You don't have to dig into settings. The keyword even turns into a rainbow on the screen, which is delightful. Why this matters. Maximum reasoning is great, but it's slower and burns more tokens. If your default is set to medium, you get reasonable speed for everyday work. Then when you hit a hard task, planning a project, debugging something gnarly, writing something that needs real thought, you type Ultra Think and Claude switches to its biggest brain just for that one prompt. Use it when you'd rather Claude take an extra minute and get it right. 2. /caveman. This one's an open source skill. If open source skill sounds technical, don't worry. Installing it is as simple as asking Claude to install it for you. Literally type, hey, install the caveman skill, and Claude does it for you. What it does is cut Claude's response length significantly. So when you type /caveman in your prompt, Claude answers in a much tighter, punchier way. Fewer tokens, less filler. This is most useful if you're on a lower tier plan and watching your usage. Honestly, even when you're not, sometimes it's just nice to get the answer without all the wind up. 3. /insights. This is the one I think most people will get the most out of immediately, and almost nobody knows it exists. Type /insights in Claude. Claude analyzes your last 30 days of sessions, and it generates a detailed HTML report on how you're actually using it, what's working, what's holding you back, patterns you don't realize you had, specific commands and features you haven't tried that fit your workflow. It's not generic advice. It's based on what you have actually been doing with Claude for the past month. I'd run this at least once a month. It's a reality check. Am I getting the most out of this tool, or am I in a rut? 4. /loop. This one schedules reoccurring tasks. You type /loop, set an interval, and tell Claude what to do on that interval. The shortest interval is 1 minute. The longest a loop can live is 3 days. And this is the important caveat, it runs on your machine. So your computer has to be on for the loop to fire. If your laptop is closed, the loop pauses. If you close the session, it stops. It's session bound and machine bound. That's not a bug, it's actually the design. /loop is for short-term reoccurring work where you want it to run locally with full file access. A quick example is kicking off a draft every 5 minutes by calling whatever writing skill that you've set up. 5. /schedule. This is /loop sibling, and the difference matters. /schedule runs in the cloud, not on your machine. It clones your project and runs a task independently, meaning your laptop can be closed, you can be on a plane, and it still fires. The trade-off, no local file access, so it works for tasks that don't need to read or write files on your computer. The minimal interval is 1 hour, not 1 minute. There are also daily run caps depending on your plan. 5 a day on Pro, 15 on the next tier, 25 on Team and Enterprise. Those numbers may shift, but the structure is the point. The mental model I'd give you, /loop is for fast, short, local. /schedule is for slow, long-running, hands-off. Daily stand-ups, weekly reports, reoccurring. That's /schedule territory. 6. /BTW. This one is my favorite. The command is /BTW, short for, by the way. Here's the situation it's built for. Claude is in the middle of a big, long task, thinking, working, writing. You don't want to interrupt it, but you have a side question, maybe a quick fact check. Maybe you want to start drafting something unrelated. The old behavior is you'd open a brand new session, lose all your context, and ask there. With slash BTW, just type slash BTW followed by your side question. Claude keeps the main task running and answers your question on the side. No new session, no lost context. Once you use this, you stop opening parallel windows, which is really good. A quick recap before the last one, Ultra Think. Max reasoning for one prompt, no setting change. Slash Caveman, tighter, shorter responses. Slash Insights, your last 30-day analyzed for you. Slash Loop, short, local, reoccurring tasks. Slash Schedule, long, cloud-based handoffs automation. Slash Schedule is for long, cloud-based hands-off automation. Slash BTW, ask side questions without breaking the main task. And 7, slash clear. This is the one I use the most. When you run slash clear, your session's context wipes. The whole back and forth is gone. And why would you want to do that? 2 reasons. One, and this is well documented, AI accuracy drops as context bloats. The more unrelated stuff is sitting in the conversation, the worse Claude tends to do on the next task you ask. 2, tokens. All that prior context gets reread on every prompt. You're paying for it whether it's relevant or not. So I run slash clear whenever I switch tasks. Done with the YouTube script, slash clear before I start the social post. Done with client outline, slash clear before the contract draft. Different work needs a different headspace, and Claude works the same way. That's the 7. None of them are hard. All of them are habits worth building. If you try one and it changes how you work, tell me which one. I'm collecting use cases.